Hey, what's up, everybody? For those of you that don't know, my name is Brian, and I'm a volunteer teacher at Nicaraguan Christian Academy in Matagalpa. Today was our first day back to regular classes, and I know a lot of you have been posting that you're worried about this, and you're unsure how it's going to work, and you're worried about your kids, you're worried about your teachers, everybody's worried, everybody's afraid of stuff. Well, one thing, it's okay. Whatever you're feeling is a feeling. It's okay. So I just kind of want to let you know how it went. So we have, I think, almost 320 students at the school. And I want to say today we had about 150 show up. At school, I teach 4 classes. I have a 4th and 5th grade advanced English class that has 14 students in it normally. I had, I think, 6 that showed up today. My 6th and 7th grade advanced English class has 23 students in it, and I think I had 6 students show up as well. My 8th and 9th grade intermediate English class has 21 students. I had about almost 10 show up. And then my 10th and 11th grade intermediate class that has, I believe, 21 or 22 students, I had 13 show up. So it was my biggest class. So you could say I averaged about the 50%, just like we had about 50% of the students show up. And so some of the things we're doing is everybody that enters campus gets their temperature taken. If it's too high, they're not allowed to come in. You know, people have the mask on. When I'm teaching, I have a clear face shield so that people can see my face and my mouth move while I'm talking. And it doesn't muffle my voice like this because it's really hard to understand people. And then we all have our spray bottles with alcohol. So when the students come in, we spray their hands down first. They have to wash their hands. And for the most part, we have adopted a shorter schedule. Normally we go 7:30 to 2:30. But we have given families the choice to make their decision on whether or not they send their kids to school or continue online. Because, you know, hey, each one of you know your kid's situation the best. So we feel that giving the parents that right or that option is the best thing to do. And the shorter schedule, now we're finishing at 12:20. So we have not shortened our classes, though. We cut out electives. We'll cut out some other things so they could keep the core classes. And what that does is that allows us to give the students that want to come to school their full classes. And then that gives us about 2.5 hours in the afternoon, because we work till 3, to help with our online students, to make our videos, to do live, I guess, Zoom meetings or whatever, go-to meetings, however you want to do it, online classes, grades, set up stuff like that. So today was the first day. Also, instead of the students moving around, the students stay in their homeroom class. So they're not really moving around except to go to PE, except to go to art, and then come to English, because English is 2 grades together. So, and we have our 3 levels. So that's it. And it seemed to work really well. A lot of the kids were pretty excited to be back. They said they missed classes. We've been online since March, like the first week of March. So March, April, May, June. We finished our first semester in June, started mid-July, and now we're in the first week of August, and we're just starting normal classes. So it was an interesting day. So it was a joke that I had with another teacher that shares my classroom. I was like, man, I almost forgot how to teach in a classroom. And just from talking more, like my throat's a little sore. Yeah, kind of a small headache, but it was fun. It was a really good day. After I finished the normal classes, I did some task keeping kind of things, fixed some grades, made sure assignments were turned in. Then I did my exercises. And one thing I found that keeping up with my jogging and lifting weights has really helped me, I don't know, feel better. Like I don't get bogged down. I'm just like, Because sometimes when I sit, like I'll sit in this chair for 4 or 5 hours, working on online classes, making videos, screen sharing, doing things like that. So it helps to get up, move around. Yeah, so it was a really good day. And one thing that I guess as a teacher is trying to be mindful of when I try to set up activities that I'm not putting students really close together. We can do things like that. It's an additional challenge, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. We're teachers. We're smart, and it's pretty good. I know that a lot of people are posting online how afraid they are about everything, how afraid they are to go back to school, and teachers, and I get it. Your schools are a lot larger than ours is. Ours, we only have about 320 students, but I just, on a personal note, that's not even a teaching thing, like just living in fear, man, I'd rather be dead. That's not a life at all. Like always living in fear of what's going to happen. Like be careful, take your precautionary measures, don't do dumb stuff, and you'll probably be okay. Nothing's 100% except taxes and death. So I guess take that with a grain of salt. I just kind of wanted to share the experience. The little kids, if you teach elementary level or preschool level, you got to be careful because they all want to run up and jump on your lap and give you hugs and all that. And it's great, but you got to kind of like, all right, I miss you too. So that was an interesting part, but it was really nice. The first day went well. Like I said, we had about half the students show up, and it's Monday, so as far as I know, we'll keep going like this. For those of you that are teaching online, or maybe you're about to start, you don't know if you're online, you don't know if you're in class, doing a mix of both like we are. What I've done is I've continued to do the same format that I had when we were only online. On Monday, I publish all of my work to my Google Classrooms for the students to know what they're doing. And all the work is due on that Friday. And I also made them a schedule so they know every day for the rest of this quarter what we're doing in class up until the exam day. So the days they're there, they know what we're doing, they know what they need to bring, so they're not having to haul everything back and forth. And that way if they miss a day, oh man, I missed page 47 in my workbook, they upload a photo of their work or show it to me the next day. I mean, don't kill yourself trying to do online different than your classes. I mean, that's way too much work. You're going to burn yourself out. Keep it simple, stupid. That was something I learned in my marketing class in college. KISS, keep it simple, stupid. So I'm going to keep doing the same format. They're used to this format, so we're going to continue with it. And that way the parents already know what we're doing up until the exam. So everybody's on the same page. Like I said, it was the first day, so we'll see how it goes. I hope you are all doing well, and no matter what happens, man, please don't live afraid. Be careful, enjoy your life. There's worse things than this that'll probably happen in lifetime. So I'm not trying to downgrade it or demean what's going on, but just be careful and don't live in fear. Enjoy your life. We're going to continue educating our students the best way that we can. And like I said, we're monitoring the situation as well. So if something changes, we'll change and adapt to make sure that our kids continue to get the education that they need and that they deserve so that they can grow and be successful in their lives. So thanks for tuning in. First day in the books. Adios.